Are you a professional pillow fighter? Or a 9-to-5 low-cost time travel agent? Or maybe real estate sales on Mars is your profession? It doesn't matter. Whatever it is you do, however complex or intricate, Monday.com can help you organize, orchestrate, and make it more efficient. Monday.com is the one centralized platform for everything work-related. And with Monday.com, work is just easier. Monday.com, for whatever you run. Go to Monday.com to learn more.
Well, I don't see the point in waiting any longer, so let's bring her out. The star attraction, the one you came to see. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Miss Judy Gold.
I'm starting. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Not good, anything. Just evening, afternoon, and morning.
M-O-U-R-N-I-G.
M-O-U-R-N-I-N-G. This is my birthday show.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Judy Gold. Happy birthday to you.
I just, I need a towel.
For your tears or for your dick?
Oh,
I don't have a dick.
Oh.
Okay?
I know. I meant it hypothetically.
This is why I cannot take you anymore. VP.
this got nasty so quickly.
It's my fault.
It's okay. And most things are.
Yeah. She knows.
The towels for my tears and my moisture in the area. So, today is my birthday.
Happy birthday.
I'm 54 years old.
Whoa, awesome.
And I never in my life, ever, I cannot believe the world that...
I brought a birthday present for you to help you deal.
Really?
Yeah.
I love you. I mean, I hate you, but I love you.
Not what you think it is, but that too. Do you want to open it?
What a
Wait,
gorgeous
do I have?
wrapping.
Wait, we have to tell everyone what's going on
It's
here.
not a lap
I
dance.
didn't know if. I mean, I knew I had to do a podcast.
Had to.
And it's a special birthday podcast, and I didn't know who. And I asked this person, I'm gonna cry now, who I love and is very brave, and I feel a kinship to her. She's an outsider who, through her telling her story, has helped so many young people, and I just love this woman. She's so fucking talented. I haven't socialized with her in way too long, but ladies and gentlemen, the incredible, talented, she's a shero. I hate that fucking word.
She's a hero.
She's a hero. Shelley Wright is here, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen. Wow!
Wow.
Yeah.
See, now I can just cry on cue because of...
You know I feel that way about you too, Judy.
You better.
And although we haven't socialized in like over a year, I feel so strangely connected to you anyway.
Well, I love... A lot of people don't...
That makes
Oh,
sense.
I love this!
What is it?
Those are Himalayan sea salt shot glasses. Judy's a big tequila fan.
Oh my God, these are
You
fucking
can
awesome.
you can freeze those and put them. Then you don't need to lick the salt off your hand.
I
deal with the election on your birthday.
I drink a little tequila because it's really good for you before I go to bed. It's really good for your digestive system.
Really?
Oh my God! But I'm talking like expensive.
How
the
expensive?
agave. Well, you know, they're like I go from $60 to $100 bottles.
Oh.
She likes good stuff.
Well, but if it's medicinal,
No, and
surely
I-
Aetna covers that.
Right. And
wish.
so I'm with the Cigna.
Cigna. I used to be with Cigna.
Yeah.
Aetna now.
Well, you know, SAG. Fag
Yeah.
fag after. Judy, you can't say fag now.
I finally got
Yes, you
off of the Cigna when I got married, and my wife works at Sony. And
Oh, that's a good one.
so I finally, my whole life I had been, after
Right.
insurance, which I have to say had always been really great for
Yeah.
me. I don't know how it is now, but it was
the AFTRA?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
And I for
But
years.
now it's SAG-AFTRA.
It is SAG-AFTRA.
But I also have actors that, who cares?
I just got my new card, by the way.
You did?
A 25-year member. Isn't that crazy?
I know, you're old.
I don't even.
You're
I
almost
turned
as old as-
46 last couple weeks ago. I'm a Scorpio too.
Oh, happy birthday!
Thanks.
I'm 8 years older than you. Just think in 8 years, your kids will be 11 and a half.
Why are you saying 8? Because you think Trump will be in
No,
for 8
no.
years?
I'm saying because I'm 8 years older than you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's how my mind is.
Oh, no, no.
My default setting
Okay,
now is.
we have to discuss this. We have to discuss it, and we're going to discuss it. And if you hate me and you don't want to listen to Kill Me Now because of this, so be it.
Why are you listening to begin with?
Yeah, exactly. Let me just start with my Kill Me Now fucking moment. I go to get a pedicure because I'm going to LA. I'm like, you know what? I need a pedicure. I haven't had a pedicure. I do have this one nail that has come off and back on and
Big toe?
big toe.
Yep, always the big toe.
Yeah.
Always.
And so she went under the nail with her fucking chopstick.
Rusty chopstick.
And Judy, that's racist. Well, apparently that's okay now. And
That really was racist.
I know, I'm kidding.
And then I repeated it. Just
I know.
out of,
It's just so we're,
Rusty
it's like
chopstick.
if you can't beat them, beat them. So no, I'm kidding. She put her thing under there, her vagina, her pussy, and it's started killing like a day or two later. And now I was running through the airport and I took off my sock and it has a little poos in it.
That's
Do you love
really
it?
it's really painful.
It just kills because it's my big toe. So I'm wearing my sneakers that because with my insoles, because I don't want to go to the podiatrist later and have them tell me I'm wearing the wrong shoes. Fuck you. It's like when I went to that goddamn acupuncturist and he told me I was going to have to stop drinking coffee when I had 3 bags of coffee beans from Zabar's in the room and I was smelling the fucking coffee. And then I never went back to him. So I'm not fucking giving up coffee.
Exactly.
CAWFEE. So Shelley Wright, you're a force to be reckoned with.
I didn't feel like it last week.
I know. But we have to do something. And this Cars for Kids commercial, what the fuck is that goddamn commercial?
I'll turn that off.
And you know what? It's a Jewish organization. Did you know that?
Is it?
Yes.
When my boys see that commercial, I always just feel like I need to explain them. Guys, car doesn't start with a K though.
Right,
it's
right.
a C.
My kids are 15 and 20 now, but we are very into, Celino and Barnes, injury attorneys, 800-888-8888. And then
Our sponsor is Celino and Barnes.
we also enjoy Tracy Beretti. I don't know if you.
Isn't that
that's for
erectile
diabetes.
test fund?
That's diabetes. Apparently, I'm never going to be Tracy Beretti because apparently you have to be a gospel singer to be.
That's true.
Tracy Beretti. And then there's another one too.
Oh, they're really good.
Oh,
They're
the
really
carpet one? 800-588-2300 Empire. That's
Oh, that
that's
one's
in my head.
Empire's all right, but you know what's
The
great?
pharmaceutical ones are the best.
This is the best. And I'm going to tell you a little story about this one, and then we're going to talk. I was online at Fairway Market buying groceries, and I heard someone whistling this.
Oh, no.
And I said, "Are you actually whistling that commercial?" And he said, "Yes." And then we had an entire discussion. Ready?
666?
Yes! I know. How did you know?
I know.
How did you know?
It gets so-
666-6666.
Yeah.
The number 6. Going to the airport. Driving around town.
I get on nowhere.
Yeah, what is that
The
one?
best day. I can't tell. I'm so distracted by the one guy that's snapping on the 1 and the 3.
Yeah, yes! Da, 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 da. Okay, so I'm online and this guy's going.
Call Caramel.
Wait, he's going like this. And I go, "Are you doing?" And he's like, "Oh my God, am I?" And then tells me this whole story about how, his wife won't let him watch that commercial because she thinks he's attracted to the woman in the purple dress.
Oh, my. She's cute.
Oh my God.
Okay, I feel like dude, 6666 is a New York commercial about a fucking car service.
Yeah.
And it's so annoying. All
It
right,
is
anyway.
666.
Call Carmel and be on time.
What is that? What is that university thing on there?
Oh, my wife
your-
gave me this. It's a little sticker that you put on the back of your phone. It's called
Yeah.
Sony Music U, and it's for their college promotion department.
And
I
you can put all your cards on it.
Yes, it's like a life changer.
I got to do that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Do you want Lauren to get you one?
Yes.
Okay.
And here's the problem, though. You can't, if you get a hotel key, you can't put it in there.
I know, it cancels it out.
Whatever.
It just negates the magnet on it.
Speaking of negating everything we've worked for, Shelley Wright is here, and it is my birthday. Thank you, and thank you for that beautiful song.
Oh, wait till you hear the song I wrote for you before you got here.
It's so
We're going to
good.
put it online.
Okay, and
I'm excited.
Shelley Wright
called
is
Judy Gold.
Oh God, it must be so depressing.
It's awesome.
Shelley Wright grew up in Wellsville, Kansas.
I did.
Shelley Wright is an award-winning, gold record earning country and western singer.
Just country.
I know, not western,
Not Western.
just country singer.
Yeah. No, more now like Americana.
And
But-
now she's moved into the Americana. So we're talking, instead of like barbecue sauce, there's more mayonnaise.
A lot more. Maybe.
Yeah. Or Dijon.
Dijon.
Nice Dijon.
Yeah. More spices.
Yeah.
More palatable.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you.
Easier
Now-
to digest.
Shelley, you have such a fascinating life. And, your perspective of being gay and, like, I always tell people, they're like, hey, when did you know you were gay? I'm like, when I was 3. I mean, I knew I was gay. I didn't know what it was until I was like, oh.
Yeah.
So no. Oh, it's my agent. I can't. Gamey. Agent Gamey Harris. Anyway, so you were brought up completely the opposite of me. So you're Christian. I'm a Jew. Wait.
Are all of your phones going off?
No, we do a whistle anytime we say something Jewish or anyone
Oh,
Jewish.
God, this is fun.
Okay, where's my fucking... I brought it.
I love this game.
Here it is. It's the Jew whistle.
Okay.
Jews are the original Christians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
we're the
God.
original Jews.
That's really
okay.
loud.
Sorry.
good.
Yeah, Rachel Dratch was like, ooh.
She got a little nervous.
I know. And you were born up, and you sort of had this idyllic. I mean, come on, you were popular in high school. You were on the basketball team. You were president of the class. You were Miss Talented. You had already started singing at the age of 8 or 9, and you were playing. You were singing for fallen servicemen's
Yeah, at the VA hospital.
at the VA
And
hospital.
I had a band.
You had a band. What's it called?
County Line.
County Line.
We were the most popular, busy, mediocre band in that region
Right.
at the time.
And how old were you?
13. And it was comprised.
Did you have your
of-
period yet?
No, I didn't get my period till I was 16.
What?
It's true.
Nice.
And then the boobs happened, everything happened.
At 16?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but my band members were all like 40-year-old married guys, and then I got fired
we're-
from the band I was in called Joe Cowboy before County Line.
Why?
They were they were all very kind of people with kids, and I nagged us. We weren't very good either, and I just nagged us. We got to practice. And
It's so funny that the kid is nagging about practicing.
yeah. And so I went over for a band rehearsal, and the owner of the band, leader of the band, Dale, and his wife Mary, who
How
sang.
old? You're 13.
I was 11,
11,
maybe 12
okay.
at that time.
Okay.
Maybe. And he sat me down to feed. They always fed me before rehearsal, and they sat me down and they said, his wife Mary was in the band too. We're going to have to let you go. And I said, why? And they said, we don't want to practice. We don't want to
Okay,
get better.
I'm gonna have the conversation We're now going to do a scene. We also
Okay.
we act out scenes.
Oh, that is so amazing.
Okay, so you're going to be what's the guy's name?
Dale.
I'm going to be Dale, and you're going to be Dale's wife, and having the conversation about who's going to tell you.
You're Dale,
Yeah.
and I'm Mary.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mary. Mary. I can't. You know, someone's going to you got to tell her. You got to. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Dale, I'll tell her. Darling, you are precious.
No. What, she's not here yet. We're doing the pre-scene where I convince you to tell her. All right. Honey, who's going to tell her?
You tell her.
I'm not telling her.
I don't want to make her cry.
Well, you know what? I don't want to practice. What'd you make for dinner?
Lasagna.
Oh, she likes lasagna. All right. You tell her. You're a woman.
I'm not going to tell. You hired her, you fire her.
She won't hear from a man. She don't want to hear from a man.
Do you think she's a lesbian?
What? Let's go to church right now. Pack your bags. We are going to church. All right. Anyway,
They really were very lovely people.
Oh, they were?
Yeah, they were.
Thank you for that. That was a
were.
beautiful saying. So
That's going to be great on my reel.
yeah.
So
So
good.
so then you did you cry?
No, I didn't cry. I was really disappointed. I was embarrassed, mostly.
Embarrassed for them or
No,
you?
for myself that I'd pushed them. I was embarrassed that and I even asked them. I said, "Well, I won't ask for more rehearsal anymore. I'll just do whatever you guys want to do." And they said, "You're really better than all." He said,
Here's
"You're
the thing. You're much better than us. You know, we don't want to hold you back because
Okay.
we don't have time.
okay."
I don't know what this accent is,
I don't either.
but So
So I started my own band after that. And
now, what are your parents doing during all this? There is something wrong with that Shelley. She won't stop, honey. I don't want to break her dreams, but what was going on?
Incredibly supportive.
Honey, isn't Shelley wonderful?
The best.
She's the best.
We love her so much.
God, she's gonna be a big star.
Oh, I'm glad we made her together. I love you.
I love you.
They didn't say that.
I
They
hate
should have
you.
been. They should have been divorcing at that time.
Honey, I hate you, but isn't our daughter great?
It's the only good thing I like about you.
That there. They were supportive, and I started my band shortly after that, and poached two guys from Joe Cowboy,
Right.
that band, and then we played until I left for Nashville.
So, you're president of the high school class. You have really good grades. You're on the basketball team. Mm-hmm. You must have had guys all over you. Wait, and did anyone sexually harass you when you were in the other band?
No, I was so. It would have been beyond like typical run-of-the-mill misogyny. It would have been like criminal. Like I
Right.
was a kid. I was a baby.
Oh, I don't know. Have you heard of President-elect?
Yeah, I did. You're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Everything's different now.
Right. Criminal. It would have been
Yeah.
criminal, except if you're an asshole and you have orange hair. So,
But did I have a lot of dates? No, in high school. No.
but you didn't want them. Were people intimidated to ask you? Did you go to the prom?
I did go to the prom. I went to my junior prom because I was class president, so I had to give the invocation. I skipped my senior prom. I had a
Why?
gig.
Oh, that's such a good excuse.
My prom date, my junior year, left me during prom night and went and had sex in a van with another girl.
Honey.
He was my boyfriend.
Oh, no.
Shelley, listen, I got to run outside.
I'll be right back.
So I'll be right back. So you stay in here and dance. I'll be right back, okay?
Yeah, that happened.
Oh,
All right.
Sorry, that's
Did that hurt you?
fucked up.
Not really.
Yeah, because you're...
I was glad to not have to do it.
Right. So here you are. Your first album's 1994. That was...
I tangled that up. Sorry, got it.
That's all right. That was the year that... that was a good year for me, 94.
What was
I
that?
went to the Barbra Streisand concert.
Nice.
She had done her tour. I got on a sitcom. I bought a house.
Ooh, oh, yeah.
And I also got an HBO special. And now it's 2016, and here I am at play.it. So your first top 20 hit was in 1997, Shut Up and Drive. Now, I wonder, are you ever in the car with Lauren, your wife, and you make jokes about, like, shut up and drive?
I don't, but I have to say the weirdest thing happened last weekend. We're in Vermont with my in-laws. It's not a stupid question.
It's cute.
It is, and my mother-in-law, who is a very, if June's listening, how do I say this? She's a very fancy lady. She's an Upper East Side Jewish lady that has seen everything on Broadway.
Right.
Goes to Lincoln Center.
But first of all, her name is not June.
It is June.
Who the fuck?
She was Catholic.
And she converted?
Converted.
Okay.
And she's highbrow. She's a fancy lady.
Right.
And so we're in Vermont at their house, their country house, and my father-in-law, her husband, said something. She said, "Oh, Michael, shut up and drive," in the kitchen. And I heard her say that. I just thought, well, that is cute.
And Michael is
Jewish.
Now, if you mentioned June to my mother, this is what she would say. Well, we weren't allowed on the Upper East Side. Well, none of us. They had nothing. We were not there. They didn't let us there till. All right. So, my mother grew up on the Upper West Side.
I miss your mother, and I never got to meet her.
I miss her.
I miss
so much.
It's
every day I go to call her. Like I have her phone number, and I can't get rid of her phone. I can't.
You won't. You won't.
Never.
There's no need to. Don't be stupid, Judy.
Don't, Judith. Yeah, I miss her so much. But then I think, thank God she wasn't around for this election.
Can you imagine?
No. That someone who... I can't believe... I mean, thank God my father's not here. I mean, but he died so long ago. But
it's astonishing.
It's...
Further, she would have lost her mind at the Steve Bannon appointment today. Why is this okay? Why is this not? Why don't we have like sirens going off everywhere?
Because I don't know, and that's why I've written to some people I know who are
media types,
and I'm like, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? One just wrote me back today and said, I literally just got out of bed. I've been in bed. Wow. And we have to get together. We have to get together. Yeah. I don't know whether it's to go around the country and say, look, I'm gay, I'm a Jew, I'm a woman. We have something in common, you know? Yeah. We're not, or, I mean, I just can't believe the fucking House and the Senate. Like, this is...
We have no power.
If he had won the electoral... The popular vote and not the election, do you know what would be going on right now?
Riots and... mass murder.
And they're all blaming. And then did you see the fucking 60 Minutes piece of shit?
Can't watch it.
Oh, it's horrible.
I haven't watched the news since Wednesday at noon.
Yeah, no, I
can't.
How was it?
It's so upsetting, and I had to open a bottle of wine, and I'm trying not to drink. I am going to be drinking tomorrow.
What was the aesthetic of the shot? Orange.
It was in his house.
It's always gold and
gold. The chairs are all gold. Melania
dipped in gold. Was she dipped?
She then the kids you want to punch in the face were there. Her dad is blah, blah, blah. He's never done anything for anyone. Not one newspaper endorsed him. He made fun of a handicapped guy.
Do you want? I know that I'm really just here to bounce things off of. I want to say something because I know Middle America.
Right.
And like you said a second ago, that I come from a very different place. I have been saying for months, he can win. You guys, we have to throw all the last two general election data out of the window. I believe, by and large, the majority of people who voted for him, there are a lot of racists.
Right.
Yep, misogynist, a lot, too many to count. But the majority of them bought into the Trump thing early on because they wanted jobs. They want something for themselves. But by the time he got so far into his primary, and now they won't even notice that he doesn't give them the pony he's promised them.
Right.
They just were fixated on the win.
Yeah.
That became...
Well, that's all he cared about, too, was the win. He doesn't want this job.
So now when we tell them, he's backed out on the Obamacare repeal and replace thing, I don't care. They got their win, and they feel good that they got some... They feel like they got something.
But now the Supreme Court is the scariest part. And everyone's like, well, he won't do it. I'm like, Pence is worse.
Yeah.
He believes that no money should be given to HIV and AIDS. It should be used for conversion therapy.
Electric shock for us.
Okay, let me tell you something. If anyone is that against
Gay.
he's a gay, he's a gay, he's a gay, yeah.
I went to conversion therapy.
I know.
Look what it did to you.
Oh my God, now I'm a tranny. It's even worse.
Yeah.
Welcome to Play It, a new podcast network featuring radio and TV personalities talking business, sports, tech, entertainment, and more. Play it at play.it.
Now, your single white female album was a gold. What is it like to win a gold? Now, all this time, all this success, you're having a secret relationship. Mm-hmm. You live with the person
12 years.
Yeah, and you're like roommates.
Right.
Right? That's what my mother used to say. Judith's roommate had a baby, and then Judith adopted it. Because that happens.
That you do that.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
You know, you go on Craigslist, and once you're roommates, you have equal rights to the child in
That's
the
right.
house.
And they call you both Mama.
Right. And so
Yeah.
here you are. You're having all this success. You're having this secret relationship, 12 years, and you marry Brad Paisley.
I don't marry him.
It says you married him. I knew you didn't marry him. And then I wrote, oh, they got married. So you're dating Brad Paisley, and then you have this song together, and, you know, and your partner is going out. Both of you are experimenting to try to be hetero, but you're still together and blah, blah, blah. I mean,
I wasn't, okay, a couple of things. My partner and I, we were up and down, on and off in
Right,
those
of
12
course.
years because it's pretty problematic to hide a relationship. So it's
right. Closet
painful.
is the worst.
It's the
Closet.
worst. Nothing grows in the dark except mold.
Amen.
So when I had relationships with men, it was during the off innings with my partner.
Right. And didn't you hate it?
Hated it. Couldn't wait to get home from the date to at least be in the same house with her.
Right. But
So-
physically.
It was really hard.
I mean, people are like, you didn't have the right dick, and you're blah, blah, blah. And it's like, I have to say to them, how you making out with a man or that is how it feels for me to make out or be with a man. It is unnatural.
It's unnatural.
I felt like I was being raped,
Yeah.
even though I wasn't being raped.
Yeah.
But
It's unnatural.
it was an assault.
And,
Go ahead.
And then I was also kind of weighted down each time I had any kind of a physical interaction with a man. And it wasn't just Brad. It was, several other really
Right.
wonderful men.
I'm sure. And look at how hot you are. They were probably in love with you.
Well, in addition to that feeling of like physically this doesn't feel right, I
Right.
knew in my mind I'm driving down a road of I'm going to hurt this person that I really like as a person.
Right.
I'm going to hurt him. This is
Right.
not going to end well.
Right.
And that feels bad. And so it was never that I was trying to be straight. I knew
Right.
that I couldn't become straight.
Right.
But I did what so many people do, which is when you think that you will never get to be who you are, I just thought I'll just partner up with a really good friend. I had
Right.
several really great, wonderful male
Right.
friends that I thought I can build a life with him.
Right.
Yeah.
And people do it
All the time.
Oh, please. It's been going on forever.
Yeah.
And they just say, that's it. I don't want to, I can't.
And sometimes their partner that they choose knows it,
right.
what they're doing, and sometimes it's
Right. That's why when people say, oh, it's a choice. It's a choice. Who would choose that?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Seriously.
I dropped this fucking shit spray. So all this good stuff is happening, but were you always like, I'm lying, I'm lying, I'm lying, I'm lying, I'm lying, I'm lying,
single
I'm
day.
lying, I'm lying, I'm lying, I'm lying. That's
Yeah.
how I felt.
every single day. I had fantasies about going up on an awards show stage live on CBS on a Dick Clark production, accepting an award or presenting an award, whatever I was doing that night, and saying, good evening. I just want to let y'all know I'm gay. And I planned it in my mind that I would do that. And then by the time I had the hit records that I was having, I looked behind me and I've got 30 employees, a band, managers, everyone who had kind of hooked their wagon to my star. That matters,
Right, of course.
And I was also really enjoying my gig. Really,
Right. Of
course.
it was not just a hobby. It was how I
Right.
paid my bills.
I know.
And
It's
I loved
amazing.
it. I loved it.
Yeah, what do you, it's like that question of, I'm sorry to interrupt, but like, what do you identify as first and foremost? Like a queer woman or a musician? And it's a weird choice that
Especially
you're
when-
forced to make.
It's a nonsensical choice
It is.
that we don't ask anybody
But
else
it's
to
also
make.
like when people are like, "You're a gay comic." I'm a comic who happens to be gay.
Yeah.
You're
Exactly.
a musician, performer who happens to be gay.
Right.
Yeah.
You're annoying.
But I
Right,
knew
yes,
I
am.
knew my career would end if I were to.
Well, because you were in this. I mean, is there anything more homophobic than country music? So
Rap music?
no, not even.
So you had some bumps. I mean, you had the Never Love You Enough was supposed to be released on 9/11.
Yeah, that's true.
Um,
That was
and
weird.
they moved it to the 25th. And there was something that you let's just put into perspective. Here you are in this country music world, and you come out in 2010. That is 6 years ago. That is 6 years ago. That is nothing. That is nothing. That is 6 years ago.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I could tell you what I was doing 6 years ago. Oh, I was in I went into a clinical depression 6 years ago. So
That's you and I became friends right after
Yes.
that, and you were starting to unearth yourself.
right, because I had been in a terrible. So the thing I loved, you said, because I hate this word too, tolerance.
Yeah.
Ugh, me too.
VP. So VP is voice probation.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but we just joked about it. I feel like Hennessy interrupts like when we're on a flow, but hasn't been doing it today because I think he's like thinks you're the greatest thing that ever.
But I
was.
think Hennessy really is kind of like the triangle in our orchestra.
I love the fact that you put everything in music.
666
6666. The number 6. Now, you know I was a music major, right?
This doesn't surprise me. After I saw your show, the one that Lauren and Julie and I came to,
Yes.
right after we met, what was the name of that show? Help me.
The Judy Show, My Life is a Sitcom.
That's it. I was so impressed with your piano playing.
Oh, thank you.
I went and
Thank
bought
you.
a keyboard and started practicing.
You
again
did?
after
I
that.
have my and then when I did Shakespeare in the Park this summer, I played clarinet. I want to do a band.
You want to come play with me? I'm playing the Bell House in Brooklyn.
I don't know
Bring
what
your
to
clarinet.
do.
I have a saxophone player. Bring your clarinet. You guys
yeah,
can
but
do.
I don't know. Okay.
Or
What
a
are you doing?
keyboard. You could.
No, I kind of want to play.
Bring your clarinet and you and Levon Henry, my sax player, my woodwind
Yeah, but he's
guy.
probably really good. I haven't played in years.
It's okay. You guys can work something up.
All right.
A
So
bunch of lesbians will be there.
when is it?
November 29th, Bell House, Brooklyn.
What time?
Night 8. Amy Ray and I from the Indigo Girls. And
All right. So the
We'll be
word
there.
so the word tolerant, because it, and I love the way you put it. You were like, I tolerate a toothache. I tolerate,
a neighbor's cluttered yard.
I tolerate. Let's go, everyone. Patrick.
Traffic.
What do you tolerate?
Traffic's a good one.
Bird
No,
poop.
you can't take
You
someone
can't take
else's.
mine.
But you get
Bird poop in your hair.
Oh no.
No, why do you have
What
to
do you
be an
t-
asshole?
What do you
How
tolerate?
many times do you get bird poop in your hair?
A lot more than I probably should now that I'm having this
God.
conversation.
Patrick,
I
what
guess-
do you tolerate?
What do you
I
tolerate?
guess I just tolerate people that aren't so nice.
Okay, rude people.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good. Hennessy, you cannot use.
Bird poop. Come on.
Yeah.
Okay. The music, the top 40 music that plays everywhere you go. Everywhere, in every store.
That's
in
not
every...
true. If you go to West Side Market, they play 70s on 7, and it is the best fucking music. I swear to God. I shop there because it's like, run, Joey, run,
Love it.
Joey, run.
Then it's my fault. I haven't
Okay,
been going
and
to the
then
correct stores.
I've got a Dwayne Reed that plays killer 80s pop music. And then the other Dwayne Reed that I go to, we have two that we go to, it plays country music. And I
It
have
does?
walked in there and I've been shopping and going, what is that? Oh, that's me.
That's so fucking great.
It's the neatest feel. It's like, I know that. What is that
Oh,
guitar
I love
part?
that.
Anyway, so we tolerate. I'm going to think of another thing I tolerate. people and on the sidewalk they smoke, and sometimes they're
yeah.
sneakers and they hide it in the cup of their hand.
Yes.
And you can't see who, because I'm always looking like who's the a-hole holding the cigarette, and then it's a sneaker that holds it, that cups it. That I tolerate.
You know what
that.
I tolerate, but barely? Like, I'm actually, if I owned a weapon, I'm in bed and the window's open and some fucking asshole at 2 a.m.
honking.
No, has the music, rap music playing, like really, what are you missing that you need to wake up and close your fucking windows?
I know. I tolerate that too.
Or music on the subway train when people just play it out
Hennessy,
loud.
You're not good at this game.
No. So
You tolerate me.
So country music is, so here you are, and
But wait, you didn't finish the tolerate thing.
Oh, right, the tolerate. See? ADD. But I don't take medicine anymore from ADD.
Okay.
I meditate. What? You can't imagine me meditating.
I can.
Oh, good. Because everyone's like,
I can't. You meditate.
and I'm like, shut the
I'm more of an alto.
meditate. Okay, so yeah, so you say it's not a tolerant. It's not that. It's
I don't. Yeah, I write in my book, which came out in 2010 on Random House.
I have that here.
That
I have that here. Yes.
I don't want to be tolerated. One tolerates a toothache,
Right.
rush hour traffic, a neighbor's
Right.
cluttered yard. I'm not a negative to be dealt with.
Right. You come out. What? So here, I mean, I saw your film,
Yeah.
which
Me
is
away.
Amazeballs.
You should have been in that. I wish I'd known you before it came out.
She was just about to say that.
I'm not in it, but I did go to the premiere.
That would have been so great to have you in it, because you could give a great perspective.
Well, I came out a lot sooner. I mean, look, I grew up in New Jersey and I had kids, and as my mother would say, Judith, why do you get your blood pressure up? I can't take injustice. I cannot take it. I cannot take it. Unfairness. I cannot take people who use religion. Okay, so here you have religion. You have a book. You have this book. Okay, and it says blank. So instead of thinking your thoughts or having your thoughts, you don't. You say, "Oh, I'm having this feeling. I'm having this thought. What does this book say about that?" It's not right.
it's like an insult to our intelligence.
Right.
My feeling is that God gave me the ability to do some critical thinking.
Right.
And to be intelligent and to be curious and
Right.
read and be empathetic, which was one of the teachings of any
Religion.
faith that
Yes.
I know, you know. So to just go, well, let's see what the manual says,
Right.
when it was written so long ago.
But it doesn't even say, Jesus says nothing about gays.
I know, but I know.
I even know that, and I am. Okay,
A Jew.
so.
Jew.
So
Jew,
you.
Jew.
Jew.
Welcome to Play It, a new podcast network featuring radio and TV personalities talking business, sports, tech, entertainment, and more. Play it at play.it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Miss Judy Gold.
All right, so you come out. What? You know it's gonna be. You know this is it. You know. What was the straw that broke the camel's back? Where you said that's it.
Okay, so I'd had the long relationship.
Yeah, the 12-year
Yep.
on and offer.
And then I was confronted by a fellow country music artist, a male, who late at night, we'd been watching NCAA basketball. He
Yeah,
drove me back to
bitches.
my car.
Uh-huh.
He'd been drinking. I don't know why I got in a car with a guy who was drinking, but anyway. He said, "Can I ask you something?" Mm-hmm. And I said, "Yeah." And I knew what he was going to. He said, "Are you gay?" And I said, "No." He said, "Good, because that shit won't stand. That's not right." And it scared.
Oh my God! I just felt your stomach ache.
And it was the
shock and
first
pain.
time that
And
I'd had...
the blood goes to your head. Yeah, sorry.
No, well, I felt like I was going to throw up.
Yeah.
And it was the first time I'd actually been in a position to have to lie, because I'd created kind of a
Right.
keep everybody at arm's length,
right.
joke about it,
Right.
you know. And so about a week later, I told my partner what happened, and I said, we're breaking up. That's it. We're breaking up.
So you did it.
I did it. But then, so after that relationship,
Right.
I moved to a different part of town, and I started dating a girl, another woman who was terrified of being gay, and I thought it was a light relationship.
Right.
And then she started asking me to park my car around the block.
Oh God, that's like Orthodox Jew. There's an Orthodox Jewish comic who used to work on Friday night and have me drop him off like 3 blocks away from his house because you're not allowed to drive on Shabbos.
Oh, wow.
Go.
And so then here's what happened. I went to see Brokeback Mountain by myself because she wouldn't go with me.
Right.
She didn't want to be seen with me. And
It's a really
Wait,
gay
can I
movie,
just
too.
say something?
yeah.
Are all the girlfriends hot?
Yeah.
I know, because Lauren is hot.
Lauren, my wife is by
Yes.
far the hottest
Yeah. Okay.
woman I've ever
Well,
had the
if you
pleasure.
don't say that, then fuck it.
No, she is. I mean, I don't. Yeah, I went. The trajectory was just uphill.
Okay.
I started high,
And
went
then you
high.
went up. Okay.
I ended big, and
Right.
so
Nice.
I went to see Brokeback Mountain, and I saw a glimpse of what that movie with
Yes.
the narrative, and I left there. I drove to her office, and I broke up with her.
In
And-
her office?
Yeah. Well, no one else was there. It was
Oh,
after
right.
hours. I went
had
there.
a whole scene in my head.
No. And I broke up with her, and I went home and I crashed and I crumbled, and I realized this is what my life is going to be. I'm going to bump into other sick people in a closet, like
Right.
unhealthy.
Right.
And I spiraled into a true and real
Yes.
depression. I think I was in my pajamas for like the first 3 months of 2006, and at about 3 a.m. one morning, I got my gun.
Right.
Went downstairs, looked in the mirror of one of the mantles in the foyer, put the gun in my mouth, and was ready to pull the trigger. And I didn't. And I put the gun back on the mantle, went upstairs, stayed in bed for a few hours, and got up and got on my knees and prayed. Said, this would be the time to help me. And a voice that I know, and I didn't see a dude in a robe.
Right.
Didn't hear a booming voice, but I think I'd been hearing a message from God my whole adult life.
Right.
But I know who you are. I made you, dumbass.
Right.
And that's when I knew I had to not just come out, but come out well and to tell my whole story.
So, one part of that story that hits me is that you had a foyer. Now, I
get a lot more square footage in Nashville.
because if I was
had-
going to do that,
I had 4
I don't know
bathrooms.
where I would be. You had what?
I had 4 bathrooms. I know I'm only saying this because I know it kills Judy. Because Judy's been crying to me about her 1 bathroom.
I can't.
For
I
6
can't.
years.
I can't.
I had lots of spare bedrooms.
Great. So you could have killed yourself in many rooms in your house.
But I chose the big grand foyer with the grand staircase.
Right.
In
That's
front of a
nice.
mirror. That's hardcore.
Yeah, that's the mirror part.
Well, isn't that weird?
That might have. I wonder if that's what talked you out of it. I wonder if, like, you
Why do
looking
you
in your
hope that
eyes.
talked her out of it? She
No,
got
hey,
talked out of
I'm
it.
glad
Let
that she
him go
did it
on.
in
Oh,
front of
right.
a mirror.
All right,
Because
sorry.
maybe
That's what
you
it was.
looking
What
at yourself.
That's exactly it. I remembered thinking, why am I not crying? Don't people cry when they
All
kill
right, I'm
themselves?
giving you that one.
Thanks.
Right here.
So, what kind of gun did you have?
9mm.
Nice.
Do you still have a gun?
I do not. I had after I moved to New York from Nashville. I still have my house there and most of my things there. I had my sister and I had my sister and my brother-in-law drive to the house to pick up some furniture that they were
Your
going to take.
sister and her husband.
Yeah, and Jenny said, "Oh, by the way, we cleaned out that one closet and we found your gun. What do you want us to do with it?" And I said, "Take it." So my brother-in-law has it.
So, have you ever shot anything?
With a gun? With
Yeah.
that gun?
No, with a gun.
Of course, right? You had to have.
When I tell you, I grew up in the Midwest. I went hunting with my dad, and I
Was
could
that
never
fun?
pull the trigger.
Oh,
I couldn't do it.
He didn't have you shoot though?
Coon hunting, you do it at night. Raccoons are nocturnal, and we had coon dogs, and my dad's really proud of it. He has award-winning coon dogs, and I love being with my dad, and I had a wheat light with a light on it. And on my
that's
helmet,
so cool.
My own coveralls, and like how they didn't know I was a lesbian, I don't know. But I could tell, and my dad's really proud of the fact that I could tell by the dog's bark if they were trailing an animal, the coon or not. And so there was one up a tree, and he gave me the rifle. It was a .22 rifle.
Right.
And I'd shot shotguns and stuff before, and rifles, and he said, no, it's right up there. You can do it. Just hold steady. And he said, go ahead and pull it. Okay, pull it now, Squirrely. Okay, pull it now. He's going to get out. He's going to get away. And I was crying, and Dad said, are you crying? And I said, Dad, I don't think I can kill it. And he said, then don't. He said, well, let it go. And we let it go. We didn't get a squirrel.
Have you ever gone fishing?
Oh, yeah. I love fishing.
Yeah, but you can kill the fish.
No, I put them back.
So are you a vegetarian?
I'm a pescatarian.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm 20 years off of meat and soda pop.
So good.
I never drink soda, but I could use a nice burger.
A burger?
A nice burger.
My wife, I know, I saw your show. You were burying Burger King wrappers in the backyard.
Oh my God. How did you remember that?
It's my favorite, because I had to ask Lauren. I said, was that bad? She said, you can't mix cheese and beef.
I used to hide I had
to ask my wife. I said, why is that a bad thing?
You can't have,
That's right.
My sister used to get in trouble for putting ho-ho wrappers under her bed, but that was a whole different kind of trouble. She was heavy,
Yeah,
but I didn't.
I'd be heavy if you were my sister too. God, that's perfect. So you come out and you are basically shunned by the community.
They just got quiet.
Not allowed to go to the Grand Ole Opry.
Not invited back. And I'd been playing the Opry since September 16th, 1989.
What the fuck is all these sirens? Is this because of fuckhead?
Everything is now. No, we're in New York. I mean,
I know, but is it because of?
Maybe that's the siren I was asking to be sounded.
Bing, bing, bing.
Bannon is in the White House.
No.
Yeah.
Trump doesn't even want to stay in the White House.
I know. He wants to live half
because
the time
you know
there.
why? He didn't want to be president. He wanted to be called president.
Right.
He wanted to win. He doesn't. Oh, did you read this? Oh, I'll send it to you later. But it's a brilliantly crafted little bit of writing where a guy said, the only thing that pleases me is that he's going to have to sit through briefings and read papers.
Right.
He doesn't want this job.
He's never read a biography of a president. I don't think he's read a book.
Can you imagine? We're going to make a presidential library for Donald Trump after
It's going to have the National Enquirer. Okay.
The thought of a president who doesn't read?
Right. This is the Donald Trump presidential. I'm stealing that.
You have to.
Let me write that.
But can you believe that?
Can I tell you something that happened? No, Elisa will tell me. I'll tell you after.
Okay. How is she?
She's
Elisa
good.
Dawn.
She's like in love with George and Everett, and all she does is show me pictures of your kids.
Aren't they so cute?
They're so fucking cute.
I can't stand it.
Okay, so you get shunned by the country music community.
I mean, they got quiet.
Now, what's going on? Now, it's 6 years later. We have a reality television star. Mm-hmm. Everyone around the world thinks we're mentally ill, which we are. Mm-hmm. What is going on?
I don't know. That's very distracting. It's ambiance.
It's good. Have you
Background
protested?
music.
Physically, like walking?
Yeah,
no, not yet.
I know.
But I'm going to the Million Woman
Yeah,
March.
me too.
Okay,
but I didn't get a hotel room yet.
That's okay. We'll find us a spot for you. Chuck lives there. My friend. You know Chuck.
I know Chuck. He's so cute.
He's so the best. We'll find a spot for you.
All right. And Elisa?
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
What are you going on train?
Lauren and I are trying to figure out if we want to drive or take the train.
I know, that's what I was thinking. I should go Thursday and drive.
Whatever you want to do.
All right,
find
whatever.
It. Don't worry. We'll find us a pallet on the floor.
I love Shelley Wrong. Okay, so you have been shunned by the community, but we've come a long way since 2010, and now we're going back to 1950. No, more, before.
Right.
39. And how do you feel? I mean, like, where you are now? You're married to a beautiful, you had a rabbi at your,
My boys are, got 2 of them.
And you reconciled with your mother, is that correct?
Yeah.
That must have been.
It was amazing and unexpected, and long story short, she got cancer, and I found out when she found out. My brother said, I'm going to go down there and see if it's really something, and he called and he said, I think it's got to be brain cancer. I said, why? He said, because she's saying she wished she could meet Lauren and the boys.
No.
So we got plane tickets and went, and she met my boys and my wife, and 14 days later she was gone. I was with her.
Aren't you so happy that you had that 14 days?
It was so perfect, Judy. It was. My mother never said she was sorry about anything in her life.
Right.
Except the very end, I said, why didn't you tell us you were sick? She said, I didn't know.
Right.
And I said, and she said, I'm sorry. And I said, well, if you didn't know, you didn't know. Don't be sorry. And she said, no, I'm sorry. I messed it up.
Right.
And I said, I'm sorry too. She said, you have nothing to be sorry about. I messed this up. And it
How long? How many years had it been?
20.
And how did she look?
Well, she was.
Yeah.
She was about to die.
What
of
did
cancer.
when you first walked in?
You mean her expression or her physical self?
Her what was in her face? Yeah, her expression.
She smiled as she was in a lot of pain. She smiled though, and it got fixed within like a day, and then it was really just perfect time. I was able to rub her feet and help her. With
it's amazing
everything.
How when she said, "Okay, I'm ready,"
and
you're 100% there.
And my brother and sister were too, because my brother
Right.
and sister had a strained relationship with her as well.
Right.
And we all just showed up, and she said, at the end, we were all there with her holding her
Right.
hand, and she said, do you guys think I'm in trouble with God? And we all just said, no, Mom. And she said, but I failed my kids. We said, you did not. We're here.
Right, and you're all happy.
Yeah, and
Well,
we're
are
happy.
they all happy?
And we were honored to be there with her. And
Right.
so about 3 days before she passed, I walked into her hotel room, her hospital room, and her husband. She said, Larry, her husband, give her the letter, and he said, your mom stayed up all night writing this, and I was like, she wrote me a letter. It was to Lauren.
No way. Really?
Wow.
She wrote a letter to Lauren?
Oh, man.
Did you read it?
Not until we got back from her funeral.
Oh, honey.
That's really
Now I want to give you a
Beautiful.
hug.
That's all right. But I guess what the salient
Was it an amazing
point,
letter?
It was amazing. And the point is, for those of you out there who think you'll never get to reconcile with a loved one.
I know.
Never say never.
Dick Cheney.
I know. Way to go, Dick.
Mm-hmm.
I love Dick.
And yeah.
Kidding. I wanted to say that.
We were still in it.
So
wanted to
here
say
you
that.
are, and now you have a new beginning because you have these two wonderful boys.
I do.
And you are you still working with Glisten?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because can you get me in there? Because I have tried and
What do you
tried.
mean you've tried?
I'm like, always want to do stuff for them, and they're like, like I want to host shit and I want to do stuff. Okay, it's like I'm so sick of people who were not out, who just decide to come out. Those are not good. Those are not good.
She just
tissues.
handed me a shop rag.
It's all I have.
He just handed me a shop
I tried
rag.
crumpling it so it wasn't as stiff for your nose.
And then it just got noisy.
Yeah.
Hennessy.
Right. I'm fired.
That's right.
I'm fired. Thank
no,
you.
you're not. This is all right.
And our
be a
next guest is
gentleman.
here. Our next guest is here.
Yeah, he is.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll get you in with Glisten. That's just like a no-brainer. I'm
All right.
sorry that you hit a wall there. There are no walls. We got you.
Yeah, there's a wall.
I got
I don't
you.
even get. Let me tell you something.
I bet they were in touch and it just they.
This is something that pisses me off. Ready?
Okay.
I years ago used to host the Women's Night for the GLBTQRSTUVWXYZ Center in New York.
Yeah.
I don't even get invited. I never get an invitation.
That will be remedied next year.
I was the host. Like I was doing this
You
shit
were- yeah.
before, Robin Roberts decided All right, I'm going to come out of the closet.
My friend, your friend, Oliver, Glenda Testone, the executive director. Glenda, you're on notice. Judy and Lauren and Shelley and Elisa are sitting together.
I'm not sitting with Lauren. Oh, you're Lauren.
My
okay.
Lauren. What
you
other
considered
Laurens?
a different table. Hennessy's name is Lauren.
It's my first name.
Yeah, Lauren Hennessy. But of course,
I like
he
that.
has to change it every fucking day.
It
And
was just once. And
no.
all my friends call me by
Hyperbole
my last
Judy.
name.
Hyperbole Judy.
No.
Hyperbole.
How many? wrong. How many emails do you have?
I'm switching over. You know what that's like.
No, I don't.
I have
Anyway.
3 emails. One is podcast@judygold.com. One is freehenny@judygold.com. One was lauren.hennessy@judygold.
Okay,
I mean,
great.
at gmail.com.
Okay, whatever.
Can I have Shelley at judygold.com?
Yes.
Totally.
Anyone could be at Judy. Judy, am I at judygold.com?
Yeah, your info at Judy.
Oh, that's right. I thought
No,
so.
you're all the contact form stuff gets sent to you.
Right.
So
Right. So
on
we
your
asked
website,
this, and now
judygold.com/contact.
Mike is here, and so he's going to hear the secrets. But we ask every one of our guests 2 questions.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Number 1, what pisses you off the most? What makes you angry to the point where you fucking... Yeah. Okay, go.
I already talked about it. Smokers.
Really?
I'm sorry. I cannot. I'm not sorry. I'm not
Good
sorry.
for
Good,
you.
good. Don't be
If
sorry.
I ever get arrested for aggravated assault, it will be on the streets of New York, and I will have assaulted a smoker.
Is it pot smoke or cigarette smoke?
I don't mind pot smoke because you don't get behind a pot smoker.
Right.
It's when I'm minding my own business,
Right.
walking down the street,
And-
taking deep breaths,
And then
pushing
all
the stroller.
Right, and someone blows.
I hate them.
Let me tell you, I was 8 months pregnant, maybe, and I was down at the Comedy Cellar, and there was this is when you could smoke in the club, and someone was smoking in the front row, and I said, seriously, could you not do that?
Got a baby in there.
baby, and the person took a hit of the cigarette and blew it in my face,
I've had that happen.
and
I've had that happen.
no one did anything, and I didn't go back to the cellar for years. Years, like 10 years.
When I started touring, with the county line,
Right.
and then my earlier tours, it was you could still smoke on German airplanes.
Hello?
Airlines.
You could smoke in movie theaters.
What?
Oh, yeah. In the 70s, you could smoke in movie theaters.
I thought you meant now.
You could smoke on the airplane in the back,
Yeah.
the smoker section.
Yeah.
Like, what are we thinking?
I was on a plane to Iraq with Kid Rock and a bunch of other musical entertainment types. He was in the back of the plane smoking.
No.
I got a migraine.
Oh, man.
It's bad.
So it's the smokers on the street that are the sneaky ones that hold they cup their hand and they hide it in
Yeah.
there.
Oh, yeah. Like
Because
that
if I'm walking behind a smoker, I can go, okay, they're smoking across
Right,
the street.
right.
I'll move
You can
there.
move, right.
But it's the sneaky smoker that
Or what about when they stop, they light it, so that's... And
you get the first.
Yes, the first.
And I have 2 children, and I often.
What?
Yes, they're little and cute, and when they're in the stroller and I'm behind a smoker, I'm not as nimble and as
Right.
agile as I'd like to
Right.
be,
to punch them in the fucking
or,
face.
or just to get out of that lane.
So long as
Okay,
you,
now,
ram 'em with the stroller.
That's what makes me so.
And then I'm going to say no on this one.
I say at least once tried.
Okay.
It's that or a gun. I don't know.
No. We are very pro mental health on this
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah.
So there's no what's the word?
Shame?
Shame. Have you ever been on antidepressants?
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
Fuck. I mean, I lost.
I'll tell you, when I had my depression,
Right, me
and
too.
was really,
And I still am,
almost
yeah.
killed myself. I went to see my doctor in Nashville, Dr. Tom Calloway. I was not out to him. I wasn't out.
What
to
about
anybody.
his golf balls? Go ahead.
I
Yeah,
was,
I get it.
and he noticed. I went in for a checkup, and he noticed that I'd lost a lot of weight, and I started crying in his office. And I said, I've just been so sad, and I wasn't able to really tell
Right.
him. And I said, I have cried every day for like 90 some days. And he said, I want you to go on Zoloft. And he
me
said,
throw up.
I want to give it 5-6 weeks. And it was like calendar clockwork. On the 5th week, I had my first day where I didn't cry. I was on it for maybe 3 or 4 months and then got off of it. 3 or 4 months after the initial 5 weeks.
Right.
And started to get, because it primes the pump. It gets that serotonin going again. It's a chemical thing. And it probably saved my life.
Thank you, Zoloft.
Never been asked that question before.
Zoloft.
Thank you, Zoloft.
Zoloft, thank you.
Welcome to Play It, a new podcast network featuring radio and TV personalities talking business, sports, tech, entertainment, and more. Play it at play.it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Miss Judy Gold.
I found out that you wrote a song while I was in the fucking slowest cab in the entire world.
Should I play it?
Yeah.
Wait, are you gonna? I thought you were gonna do it for me.
Well, I don't remember it.
It
I
was
wrote
it was that special. It was like a
It was spontaneous,
All right,
impromptu.
so I'd like to hear it.
Yeah.
awesome.
But
Okay.
we'll listen to a little bit of.
Okay, here we go.
All right,
It's playing.
all right, here we go.
Wait a minute. Let me go past the talking.
Oh, why? Because you
Here we
said.
go. Because we were talking shit.
Because of her toe.
Waiting on Judy. Waiting on Judy. Waiting on Judy. Waiting on Judy. Don't you know?
Waiting on Judy
Waiting
Gold.
on Judy. Oh my God.
Infected toes on Judy. Could get really dark.
Why did you have to ruin the song? You're on VP
She
when
didn't-
Shelley sings.
He did not ruin my song. I was overcome with emotion.
Waiting on Judy. Judy go.
I love it.
Waiting on Judy. Where'd she go? Waiting on Judy. Judy go. Waiting on Judy. Judy go. She called me just a second ago. Said she's late. She's got a stinky toe.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough.
It's so good.
She's mad as
All right, I'll post it on our Kill Me Now
Oh my
Facebook.
God! Thank you for my song.
You're
because
welcome.
it's
It's so beautiful
Thank you. All right.
and hilarious.
So before we go, we should tell Shelley about Sunbasket.
Yeah, Sunbasket's awesome.
So you're a pescatarian.
I am.
So Sunbasket is a delivery service, and they have breakfast, lunch, dinner. It's all organic. I'm telling you, there's vegan,
Vegan
there's-
options, paleo options,
It's
pescatarian options.
Toddler options?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they've got stuff like little quinoa stuff and
I had
oats, morning oats with fruit
Oh,
compote.
you actually eat it?
Oh my God, it's so good. Yeah.
they deliver the food, you make it, and it really doesn't take long. It's
no, it
like-
doesn't. It's like 10 minutes.
Yeah, and it's so good. I mean, I'm telling you,
Sunbasket.com.
/gold. And you get
Slash
3 free
gold.
meals to try from them.
Yeah, you'll get
You're kidding, because I know you?
sunbasket.com/gold. Yes.
Oh my
I'm
God.
telling you, the food is so good. The breakfast is so good.
Farm to table at
Farm to
Huevos
table.
Rancheros.
But you have to order it in advance. It's not like seamless web.
No,
No,
and it comes once a week.
You order, it comes once a week or whenever you want it to come. And basically,
You have to go to sunbasket.com.
/gold to get
I need-
3 free meals.
I need 8 seconds.
Farm
No.
to
I moved my capo. You have to tune.
take.
Stop it.
He's really, pushing it today.
I know.
I'm excited.
No,
we
she needs 8 seconds to tune. Shut up.
have like 8 seconds.
Left in the show. Is my song going to end up on the cutting room floor?
No, nothing does. Please. Ladies and gentlemen, Shelley Wright from her new album. What's your new album? I have it down.
I Am the Rain.
I Am the Rain. Shelley Wright from I Am the Rain.
I see you sitting on a white bed with every drop of water just outside your window. I hear you humming tunes from your head. You're smiling while you're waiting for your star.
about to break up. You're a little scared of everything that you know. But don't worry, nothing's gonna change us. Don't you know that I'm in love with everything you are? You are amazing. You are wonderful. You are small and you are big at the same time. You're still walking when you want so much to fly. You have so many questions and every answer inside. I see you sitting in a white bed, but maybe then again you're resting in your own cloud. They're like everyone you're watching, you know how it feels, and they sure do need you now. You are amazing, you are wonderful. You are small and you are big at the same time. You're still walking when you want so much to fly. You have so many questions and every answer inside. You are amazing, you are wonderful. You are small and you are big at the same time. You're still walking when you know that you can fly. You have so many questions and every answer inside.
Oh my God, that was fucking awesome. That was so fucking awesome. I can't fucking believe how awesome that was.
People are going nuts online
Oh
and
my
Facebook
God.
Live. They're sending all kinds of hearts.
I can't. Oh my God. You fucking
You're
get that
amazing.
album. Get that fucking album. Get it now. Shelley Wright. You're on Tweetar.
I'm on Twitter. I'm on the Facebook.
CHELY.
That's right.
WRIGHT. Even though I know her real name, or original, and you're. Oh my God.
Thank you for letting
Yeah,
me.
buy her
Oh
new
my God.
album. Get her book. I mean,
Get it all. Get it
Yeah.
all. Get it all.
Judy, I love you.
I love you.
I mean it.
No,
You are a beacon of truth and humor when we need it, and compassion and sense, and we need it more than we've ever needed it. I'm
Thank
so
you.
thankful you're out here.
Thank you, and I did have to have a Twitter fight on your behalf.
On my behalf, thank you.
Yes.
The misogyny.
Yeah, I couldn't. Someone.
Somebody,
Jimmy Wayne?
one of my former
right.
peers in country music,
Yeah.
told me after the election
To be
that
quiet.
to be quiet, patient, and nice.
oh wow, just like a good girl.
And
Yeah, be a good girl.
You know that the loud Jew got really pissed off. Yeah.
666
6666.
Remember 6?
Shelley, will you come back?
I would love to.
And I'm playing clarinet.
Yeah, at the Bell House, November 29th.
Thank you, Shelley.
Thank you for having
And-
me.
and-
Hennessy, you're off probation right now.
Yeah,
you
you're
may
off
speak.
probation.
You tell that to all the boys.
And as we always say, in memory of my mother, so long!
And everything was wonderful. I'll see you soon. Thank you for the visit. So long.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. You chose to hit play on this podcast today. Smart choice. Make another smart choice with Auto Quote Explorer to compare rates from multiple car insurance companies all at once. Try it at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.